Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Call of Duty World War II Zombies video. Now, within this video, I thought I would make a video regarding all of the recent leaked gameplay of Call of Duty World War II Zombies, because there has been a lot that has leaked. So I'm just going to quickly talk briefly about all of this leaked gameplay. Now, due to obvious copyright reasons, I cannot show any gameplay within this video, but just like the title states, I do have links in this video's description to where you want to be watching all of this gameplay. Now, obviously, this gameplay will actively be getting taken down by Activision, but I will be trying to update the links as soon as possible. But anyways, there is one link which is a Google Drive link, and that's the one you want to be checking out, because within this gameplay, and I'm going to be briefly talking about everything that the gameplay shows, I'm not going to go too in depth, but within one of the leaked gameplays, if you're unaware, half of the Easter egg has been solved for World War II Zombies, but bear in mind this is not the full Easter egg. So there are two achievements. One is called Fireworks, which is in the Final Reich, retrieve the artifact, and there's another one called Dark Reunion, in the Final Reich, save Klaus. So the first achievement that has been achieved is the Fireworks achievement. So essentially, as you will see from the leaked gameplay in this video's description, make sure you go ahead and check it out before Activision take it down. But basically, to get this achievement, it is not the full Easter egg, but everything is instructed. All the Easter egg steps are instructed on screen. You literally are told what to do. It's very storyline driven. I know a ton of people are freaking out like, oh my god, the Easter egg has been solved. Do not worry, Sledgehammer Games have came out and said that this isn't the full Easter egg. So what I think is going on here is, I think that after we complete this Easter egg, we will then have to complete the other achievement, Dark Reunion, in the Final Reich, save Klaus, and we'll have to save Klaus, because if you are unaware from the leaked gameplay in this video's description, there is a cutscene before you enter the boss fight for World War II Zombies. Before you enter this boss fight, now you get this cutscene where you see the boss, and this boss is sort of this big mutated creature with tons of heads, and he has actually got Klaus, who is Marie Fisher's brother, sort of entrenched within his chest, and he's sort of entrenched in there, and essentially you go ahead and you then fight the boss. And after you've done defeating the boss, which, as I said, I'm not going to be going too in depth about the boss, but after you've gone ahead and seen Klaus getting eaten by this boss, you will hear the characters say, Klaus, what did they do to you? But anyways, moving on, you defeat the boss, and you will then get a second cutscene, and this second cutscene shows the big boss getting exploded, getting destroyed by one of the blimps that is within the sky. So that all blows up in flames, but you don't see where Klaus glows. Klaus disappears. So I think people are, getting a bit hectic and they're fretting a bit too much. Or this is just the first boss fight. There is going to be another Easter egg that we're going to have to achieve. This is just half of the Easter egg. This is just the first achievement that we get. So I would assume that after we've defeated this boss, Klaus has probably fallen from where the blimp has landed somewhere, and we're going to have to now try and rescue him, and there's probably going to be a second boss fight. The way that I view this elite gameplay is that if you think about it, within Exo Zombies Descent, the final map for Exo Zombies, what happened was on round 20 you were forced into a boss fight to fight Oz, and you then killed him, and you got an ending cutscene where you saw all these millennia versions of Oz. You could see that he's been cloned a ton of times. However, there was still a main Easter egg on that map, so I think we're seeing something similar here. So I think that this is the Easter egg which is supposed to be accessible for everyone, because as you were saying earlier, the steps are instructed. You're told what to do. So I think to get the Fireworks achievement, it's very, very easy to get this artifact. Now, if you don't know what the artifact is, after you defeat this boss, you will receive a part of Barbaros's sword. Obviously, again, I cannot show any footage of this on screen, but you receive a part of this, but it's only part of the sword. It's like the handle bit of it, and I think that by completing or continuing the Easter egg, you will go ahead and get the full sword, Barbaros's sword, but we just don't know obviously how to do that yet. And I think we will then go ahead and save Klaus, and there'll be another boss fight, and there'll be even more cutscenes. I don't know how many cutscenes, because we've already gotten 2 cutscenes for this first boss fight. We may get another 2 for completing the Dark Reunion achievement to save Klaus. We may get even more than 2. Only time will tell. I think we're going to get more than 2. I honestly think we will. I could be wrong, but maybe we will. We're just going to have to wait and see. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about regarding the Easter egg. I don't want to go in depth about what these steps are because it's leaked, so I'm not going to talk at all about what these steps are. If you really want to see, you can go ahead and check out the links to the gameplay in this video's description. I will try and update them, as I said, as soon as possible. Now, there is also a Tesla Wonder Weapon that has gameplay in this video's description. I will have links to all of that in this video's description, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. Now, at the moment, we don't know how to upgrade this Tesla Wonder Weapon, so we only have one version of this Tesla weapon, and it essentially works just like a Wonder Wolf from Treyarch Zombies. It essentially just works just just like that. Now, we also know how to pack a punch on the map as well. All of the gameplay shows all of this, but I'm not going to go too in depth about all of that. I mainly wanted to focus around this boss fight. But yeah, we do have this wonder weapon, the Tesla weapon, which is called the Tesla cannon or something like that. But we do know from leaks that there are 4 different versions of this weapon, we believe. So, as he said, that just points towards the fact that this is only half the Easter egg again. We're going to have to upgrade this wonder weapon somehow, and then we're going to be able to complete the full Easter egg and get that second achievement from the looks of things. But yeah, make sure to check out all of the leaked gameplay in this video's description. Now, another thing that I'm going to have leaked gameplay of in this video's description is the second map within World War II Zombies. This is the one that I made leaked videos about. If you're unaware, there is a second map set within an Austrian house within World War II Zombies, and this is actually called Grosten House. That's a German name, but that's what the second map is called within World War II Zombies. Now, how this map works is that there's a Wonder Fizz, and that's the only way to get perks, so it's just going to be a random perk machine essentially. Well, it's not called the Wonder Fizz, but it's a World War II Zombies version of a Wonder Fizz, so that's how you get perks. There's only 3 war buys, no mystery box, and you're simply trapped within a cabin. You can't even rebuild barriers, so yeah, it's pretty much the Knack Toten of World War II Zombies. I'm going to have a leaked gameplay of that in this video's description as well. There's probably not going to be any little Easter egg. There might be some little Easter eggs, but there's going to be no main Easter egg on it from the looks of things, since it's so small, it's so basic. Some people have been complaining that it's so simple and so basic, but that's the point of it. It's supposed to replicate Knack Toten. It's not supposed to be anything special. It's supposed to be like a training map if you've only got half an hour spare. You don't want to have time playing the final Reich. That's the big map where you're going to be spending a ton of time doing the quest. So yeah, I have more gameplay of that in this video's description as well. Tons of the gameplay shows the mystery box. There's also gameplay of the new monkey bomb in there, which is actually a jack-in-the-box. There's tons of other gameplay in there as well. But yeah, make sure to go ahead and check it out. It shows pretty much everything, how you get the Tesla weapons, how you get the pack-a-punch and stuff like that. But I mainly wanted to talk about the boss fight. That's the main topic of this video. Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comment section down below. November the 3rd, that is the release date. That is when I will be posting tons of videos. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not here for latest and greatest World War II Zombies news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.